Hi,
Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here.
thanks for having me.
And tell me who you are.
I'm in India right now, the last 1.5 weeks.
And who are you?
Pardon?
Who are you?
Who I am? I'm Aurena Agate Fola. I'm from Germany. I'm half Sri Lankan. My dad is German and my mom is Sri Lankan. And yeah, I'm a multidimensional being.
And tell me what that means.
Oh wow, sometimes it's hard for me to explain. I give my best, okay, I try my best. A multidimensional being, I would say the new generation, the starseeds, we are multidimensional beings. We are connected with Mother Earth and we are connected with Father Heaven, and we are able to work with all our senses at the same time, and we are able to tap into all the frequencies. For example, we can see things about past life, but we are being very much in the present and releasing and healing lots of energies which are blocking, even spells, black magic. There's a lot out there to activate someone. So yeah, I would say that I'm able to work with all my senses and to tap in all different areas, like even body, mind, and soul.
And what do you believe that your purpose is for coming here to this
Oh,
planet? What is your purpose?
I have I have a great purpose. Like, I'm here to activate star seeds. I'm here to open portals, to close dark portals, to connect all the earth grids, the ley lines. Um, I'm reactivating the ley lines, and sometimes what happens is that different religions are blocking certain ley lines on the earth grid. So you can take those old programs out and unblock them, so that they say there is an energy flowing through the ley lines, and when they're flowing like the meridians and they're connecting, then that's how Mother Earth raises their vibration and gets stronger again. So
Why do you care about Earth?
why I care about Earth, I don't know. It's like I just know that what happened is, I was 2-3 weeks ago, I was in Sri Lanka, and normally I'm very much connected with earth and nature. I'm always either close to the ocean or close to a lake. I go for a swim, I go for a walk. And then for 1 or 2 weeks I had so much work. I was just in the walls and I couldn't go out, and it was raining a lot, and I felt so tired, I felt so sad. And I realized that all the money in the world doesn't help you if you feel sick and sad, because I couldn't get out and I couldn't release my energy, and I was so sad, seriously. And when I went into the sea for a swim, oh my gosh, within 5 minutes I was like all happy and smiling again, and I was being back to my old self. So without Mother Earth we are nothing. We are just nothing, and she gives us everything we need. And yeah, she's a living being. It's like, I don't know, it's like it's being one with her. Yeah.
So can you feel that connection with the planet?
Yes, a lot, a lot. When that happened, when I didn't go back to nature for 1 or 2 weeks, and I was doing some major healing for the earth grid in Sri Lanka, for it's called an earth healing. And it was so intense. It was really so intense, because some other people were helping me from all over the country and the world, and we are doing some big prayers, and I could feel the pain. I could feel it, and I cried, and my friends asked me, what happened to you? Are you upset? And I was like, no, I'm not upset. And they were wondering, like, what happened to her? She's always cheerful and smiling. And it was the first time in my life I could really feel the pain, because of all the blocks and how people are. And yeah, it was new to me. Yeah.
So when you say that you are here to help starseeds wake up, what about the other people? Are you here to help? Can you help other people wake up
I'm not alone. There's so many healers out there, and I feel I'm specialized and sent for the star seeds. I think I'm one of the first who is actually out there. I mean, there have to be some leaders, like some have to come earlier to help the other ones, and I want to help children a lot. And I mean, I'm always there to help and to heal, and the moment you're like being aligned with yourself, and you're happy and you're looking after yourself, the moment you're radiating, right? You're radiating healing and light and different frequencies. So the moment you talk to people or meet them, or you just walk somewhere and someone is passing by, you're helping them healing, right? But at the same time, I can feel that, yeah, there's some clients I have, they ask for healing. And I do so. I mean, whatever someone needs, and like, I'm not just doing what I think. I will connect with your soul, and your soul tells me what you need, and then according to you, I will do the healing. Yeah.
Okay. Here's a big question for you.
Sure.
And a lot of people might have their own answer for this, but I'd love to hear yours. Who is God?
Wow, God. I mean, God is a name. I call myself God, because that's how I grew up. You have to give different energies a name. For me, God is this amazing life force, life source, which is full of light, full of warmness, full of energy and truth. And when I feel it like when I walk around the whole day, there's some warm heart space, like my chest is really warm. And I know that everything is fine. I'm fine. I'm connected with the source. Also, I don't need to take energy from other people. So when you're connected with God, with the life source and force, that's the best thing you can actually do. And you asked me, who is God? I would call it life force, source. That's where we are coming from. Yeah.
And how would you tell people to find a way to connect with that?
Actually, I don't tell. It's so weird. You know what happened the last 2 weeks? I was fasting. I was doing some panchakarma. It's from the Ayurveda. It's like doing a detox. And there's something called fasting, right? Each religion has different ways of fasting. It's like, one is to cleanse your system. Second is your mind calms down. And it's like it's like a state of meditating, because you have to focus on yourself. You have to be clean, and you can't even do much because you're like tired and you're resting. So when you, sorry, I lost. What did you ask me? I'm sorry.
How you would help people find a way to connect?
Yeah, and then I realized that the last 2 weeks that I started working, not even talking to them. I just knew what's going on, and I would just let the energy flow. And the next day I would tell them what I saw, what I felt. And they had such a deep experience that they said, I cried. I could feel the pain releasing, leaving my body. So, I mean, energy and life and love is amazing, right? They always say love is the most powerful source on this planet, which we have. And I work with love. So it flows to the place where it needs to be. And at the same time, if your soul tells me that you need some guidance or some information, I'll give it to you, definitely. But I want to make sure that I just want to open your blockages and release them, so that you can tap in with your own source and your own inner wisdom. So I want you to learn, and that's healing, to connect with your own source and soul, because your soul will always tell you what you need. So that's healing for me.
Wait for that sound.
Sure.
Okay. So, what
Spirituality is for me living in your daily routine in a very easy, simple way. Not just, sorry to say, sitting for 1 or 2, 3 hours a day meditating, not doing anything on this planet. Spirituality means to connecting with Mother Earth, to connect with all your source, where you're coming from, to live yourself and to spread wisdom, because all of us, we have some inner wisdom, some inner guidance, and intuitively we know where to go, what to do, and to be aligned with ourselves. And that's spirituality for me. It's not to just sit and meditate and not doing anything. We are human beings. We are sent to this planet to do a change, to make a change. How can we do it? When we move, when we speak, when we talk, when we feel. And most important is to feel. And in ancient days, what the very old ascended masters and the yogis did, they would meditate, yes, and they would leave their bodies to keep the vibration of earth very high, to help us to have a balance, right? But now we are star seeds. We are here. We're coming from different stars and planets and systems. We are coming here to this earth, and just walking on the road, we are having that frequency. We are keeping the balance already. But there's also another very important part. It's that we are talking about our knowledge, about our wisdom, and about the new technologies which are inside of us. We have to talk about, we have to do it, we have to start working on it. You can't just sit and not do anything. So that's so important. But make it easy, make it simple. Don't make it difficult, It's like, don't suffer, have fun. Enjoy what you do.
Yeah, I love it. And what would you tell people that have no understanding of this type of spirituality, people that are not aware of any of it? How would you talk to them on getting started on the path?
How I talk, I'm always myself. Sometimes, for me it's like I had to learn the hard way that whatever I say, it comes from my heart, and it comes really from a space which I really truly believe in it, and I know so, and people can feel that. And the people who are not ready for me, they just move, they won't even come close to me. And the people who are ready, they will listen, and I'm not forcing it onto anyone. I don't want to, because it takes my energy, it takes their time. Why should I do that? I just want to talk to people, which it's like, as I said, it's fun to talk to them, and you can feel it in the instant of a moment. It's like you go to a different country, you speak to a total stranger, and instant of a moment, you know what? I'm home. This is family. This is like my soul family. And it's so easy to talk about it. It's actually fun, and you have a good laugh, exchanging energy and wisdom and knowledge. Children,
so they can start on the path early, on a spiritual path.
I can just talk to the parents, and that's why I want to...
How would you speak to them? I want you to talk to the camera as if you're talking to a child.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing to talk. You just look at them, and then you have this eye connection, and you just see that light. You just know, I know where they're from, and they just smile at me.
Okay, let me ask you this. So imagine that millions of children are watching this video all over the world.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and they're going to watch this. What would you say to them?
Seriously, I would just say I love you very much, and I can see you. I know who you are, and just be yourself. And don't get upset if so many people don't see you. They will eventually. Just be yourself. And I know it's not always easy, and many of times it will be so tough. But just know that whatever is inside of you, it's real, it's not just some illusion, and just keep having it, just spread it, and just make sure that you do things which make you happy, and don't look at other people are suffering. Yeah, they suffer, but some people choose to suffer. And if they're ready, they will follow you, but just make sure that you go your way and spread all the love you have, because there are so many people out there, they're ready for your love. Not everyone is able to handle that love which you're keeping within yourself. Don't keep it anymore, just spread it. And there's so many people that are ready for you. They're just ready.
Love it.
Wow, when I was 6, that was tough because
So what would you tell yourself to help yourself? Like if you could go back in time and talk to her, just say it to her now.
I would say, some things take time, and I know there's so many people who are jealous and they're scared of you. They're so scared of you that they try to put you down and they try to manipulate you and they try to use you because, they know like that you're a very kind person and that you're very sensible. And some people, they're just scared, and that shouldn't scare you, it's like it's not your fault. Just be yourself and know that you're very much loved, because all the nature beings which you kept seeing and all the angels and that feeling of being safe, that bubble which is always around you, it's real. It's not an illusion, it's real. Yeah. And it will get better and better day by day. And the older you get, you will be more in charge of that, what you want to do in life, and you will, you will be successful and you will achieve it. Yes. And you're already making a big change by just being the little you who you are and just play and have fun.
Nice. Is there anything else you would say to the children of the world?
Yes. I know that you love your parents very much, and I know it hurts you so much to see them suffer. But the best way of helping them is not to do their homework, because everyone has their own life path and they have to learn it by themselves, right? Because if you're a parent, you wouldn't do your child's homework, because your child wouldn't learn anything. So please, don't absorb and don't take on their burden and their destiny and their karma, because it makes it even more difficult for them to learn, and it makes your life miserable. So just leave it with them, and they will evolve and become stronger day by the day. The more you awaken and the more you know who you are and show them who you are, everything in your family system will be aligned. And the stronger you are and the more light you're shining out there, your family will just come with you, will just evolve with you. And that's the truth. I've experienced, I've seen it so many times. So just please make sure you're happy.
I have one more question.
Yeah, sure.
I want you to start a sentence with these 3 words and then really tune in and say whatever comes to your mind after that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So start the sentence with, I am God.
I am God. So be it. Then?
Anything else after that?
No.
Are we all God?
We are all God, and yes, we are all duality. And still we are God. So be it.
Is that what makes you, what drives you, what motivates you to heal? Or is it something else that motivates you to heal the planet?
I just know that I have so much wisdom, knowledge, and love inside of me. I always knew that from the day I was born. And I always used to talk to God. And I always knew so many things which, it's like I can see energies, right? And sometimes when I look around, when I talk to people, when I go for a walk, when I'm walking inside a city, and I see those patterns and structures, and I see how people are walking around like little ants, just following some road and not thinking where they're going, just moving because they have to move. And then I just feel like, oh gosh, they're looking so empty, and I wish I could share that happiness I'm having and I'm feeling with them, so they could feel how amazing life is. I mean, and it's about, to be honest, to be seriously honest, I don't want to be alone anymore. You know, it was terrible feeling so lonely when I was small. And I was sitting outside on the road in the middle of the night, sneaking out of the house, sitting on the road and watching the stars. And I felt so home, I felt so nice. And I looked at the stars. I didn't know the name, but I could see like Orion, I could see Sirius and Venus, but I didn't know those names that time, right? But it made me so happy looking at them. And then now, the last 2-3 years, so many people are awakening, and wherever I travel, I meet those amazing people, and it's my family, and it's the first time in my life I feel home, and I want people to feel home. I want people to be happy. I want to reconnect with all of you, and I want you to reach out to all of the others so that we can actually do something together. You know, it's the most terrible thing on earth is to be lonely and to sitting in the dark and hiding and being scared of things. Don't be scared. Get out there. Look for your friends. Look for your true family. I mean, your own family can be the worst because they sometimes or many times they don't even understand who you are. They can't see you. But there are people who can see you. I can see you. And it makes me so happy to connect with my sisters and brothers. Yeah. That was serious. Yeah.
Is there one last thing? Is there an experience that you had as a child that really transformed your life that you can share with us?
As a child, there were two things. One was that when I went to the kindergarten, all the children around me, they wouldn't play with me. And I always thought it's because of my skin color or something, but it was because they could feel that my energy is different. And for me, I could always see and read the energies of people, but for me it was normal. And I always felt that I'm so different to the others, but I didn't know why. I felt like something is wrong with me. And I used to tell stories about their energies, like the fairies and the old ancient places in Atlantis and Lemuria and other star systems. And my neighbors, they wouldn't understand. I would tell my neighbor's friend, and he would tell his parents. And the next time when we met and played, he would be coming, running, and he would say, you're lying. And I was so hurt because I was thinking, I'm not lying, I'm just telling what I see. But I couldn't understand it, and I felt so bad because I thought, okay, they think I'm a liar. And then I thought, okay, what's that? And that affected me a lot because I started hiding, and I really thought something is wrong with me. But then so many years later, I realized, hey, I just saw things which other people couldn't, and I realized not everyone can see it. So that's important to know, because for us, so many things are normal for us starseeds, and because we think it's normal, then we think something is wrong with us, but I mean, not many people can do it. But the younger generation, they can. Children can. They can see energies. Animals can see energies. So just because they can't see something doesn't mean we are wrong and it's not there. Of course, it's like frequency, like a radio. You can hear it, but you can't see the frequency. Electricity. You can see the light, but you can't see the electricity going to the wires, right? You can see the wire. You need air to breathe. You can't see it. You can't touch it. It's still there. And it's very much important to us, otherwise we would be dying. So we are loved. We are there. We are real. We are very much real. Yes. And we are important. Yeah, you are important, so please, yeah. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to give me a voice and to be seen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, you can hit stop.
Okay.